Hello everyone, Colton here from the EV Kingdom, and before anyone says anything or thinks anything, I am mostly making this video because I was, not inspired, but in a way inspired to make this video. No, I'm not gonna do anything like I normally do, like pre-prepare the video in my head before starting it or anything else. Else I'm just gonna do it right now. No editing. I'm still bad at it, and I'm gonna try with later videos to improve. Sorry for the burp. But yeah. Similar to my Persona video. My personal opinions is based off actions I did in the game, and more just opinions all in general. Well, top ranked, I think, is my all-time pick. No one can change my mind about it. And I'm not gonna do any specific order like last game. I'm starting off, and also I don't remember all their names, but I do remember their interactions. No, starting, yeah, I like her as a character and thought she was cool for being scientific, but other than that, I just don't really use her. You get a better mage later on in the game, or you can be a better mage in the game. I like her personality, and some of her social links were, Persona. Some of her supports were good. And like the one she was watching a guy's shadow box for 200 times. If you haven't played Awakening, go ahead and do so right now. While you're playing it, or watch someone else play it. It's a good game. And honestly, it's a good starting point for the Fire Emblem franchise. I like Lissa, not anywhere above a friend. She's funny. And the fact that she caught Frederick not eating bear despite him catching bear. Yeah, it's an entire thing. But she's fun. Her son's definitely one of the best characters, if I had to be honest. And I am. And honestly, I like her. It's just nowhere near my S support rank pickings. Speaking of, I feel sorry for her knowing her mother. And honestly, she's a good archer. When I first played through Awakening, I was pretty much using her the entire time as my archer. Mostly because her stats are basically whatever you pick. Well, a mix of whoever her father is and her mother. Plus, Vengeance is kind of a good skill. I don't really look into skills much, so I have no clue half the time. But yeah, I do like her. But when she goes crazy, no. I have nothing against her. I just don't use her. Yeah. Okay, that was just rude of me. Yeah. Emerin is a plot MacGuffin in a way, but I did like her, and I really felt sorry for Crom and Lissa when she died. And I know she's a support since you can get her as a character, but I got my copy of Awakening when the 3DS shop left, so I had no method of even getting her. I would have to watch someone else play and do her supports. And just to be fair for everyone, I'm gonna give them lower design. The DLC characters I'm gonna put lower on here because I have no personal experience, but if they're a character that's already in game, I will be a little more lenient and give them a proper a ranking, just not as a case of support. Now, speaking of cool design and interesting motivations, I just also don't like her. Yeah, she's pretty much in all Fire Emblem games. I like her because, well, she just seems cool to hang out with. Heck, while I was thinking of one of my other playthroughs after my first to possibly S-rank her. Mostly out of curiosity and her because she's a cool character. Now, this is Awakening and not Engage, so I am in the clear. If this was Engage, she would be a lot lower. Possibly in a not talking about tier as well. But yeah, Anna's cool. I really like her. Her design's also the coolest. When I finally had to play with that design, I instantly put it on one of my playthroughs of 3 Houses. Also, there's a bear keychain on her sword. How are you gonna beat that? Oh, you can. And since she's an A, but it's a matter of speaking. Honestly, I like her. Just not to the exact same extent and as many other characters. Design-wise, she looks pretty cool. She's also a Pegasus Knight, but honestly, I just used Sumia throughout the entire game. Yes, my first playthrough, I had Chrom and Sumia get together. But afterwards, I did experiment. I will let you guys know. I just really like the idea of Sumia and Chrom and the Pegasus scene, and really played my hand on it. Heck, I'll get to her while I'm talking. Her. I know she's supposed to be perfect and all, but honestly, I just don't really... Well, I didn't really interact with her much. I did get her kid, but honestly, it's been a while, so I don't even remember who the father is. Not dissing any of them, just... It's really been a long while since I last played. Speaking of Sumia, she's just cute, clumsy. She literally smacked a lord in the face. Well, she intended to slap him, but she actually punched Chrom in the face. Instant respect. Heck from me. I'm not really high on royalty. I mean, I respect them as long as they have respect for others, but if they're complete snob to others, I won't respect them whatsoever. Chrom's the exception. I respect Chrom, and I would follow him to the ends of the earth. Anyway, Sumia, cute. She also makes pies. And takes care of Pegasus. Not my S support, but in the third playthrough, I did S support with her. But it was the third, so yeah. Not my first or second pick. But I don't hate her. And still like her enough to put her in S. Honestly, never played female Chrom. Well, Robin. I do like Robin as a male character, so a lot of it goes through that. Also, I do play the Fire Emblem mobile game, so yeah, just Halloween Robin. That's pretty much why she's in A, and also why I'm not putting her in S. Okay, I did somewhat start her socially. Well, why am I still thinking Persona? Anyways, yeah, I did her support or in the third playthrough. Not fully finished with it, but I like her. Her design's cute. She's honestly needs someone to help make her happy. I did consider her as supporting her, well, as ranking her as well. I assume you'll just beat her in the end. But yeah, I like her. And she's sweet, inconsiderate, and also clumsy and shy. I can relate to that. I know I don't have a type, I think. Yeah. She's only here because I don't really have much experience with Tiki. Older Fire Emblem fans, they would have more of an emotional connection with Tiki. Me never playing Marth's game. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't hate her. And she's still a good character, but you get her way late in the game, and unless they're trying to grind for who knows how long just to get all the support ranks with her, I just end up finding all the other characters more interesting. Now, I may eventually, if I ever start playing Awakening again, and try S ranking with Tiki. Also, the design she has is a lot older than her first, so I also pre-checked this before recording. There's no young dragon girls. Heck, you all can see it. None of them's there. So I should be safe, hopefully. If not, I have no clue some of their ages. I know I should have probably mentioned that at the beginning, but I did mention it for characters I think were too young. I hope. Anyway, slowly. I think her character is interesting. When we first meet her, she definitely got a laugh out of me. It wasn't loud, but it was a laugh. Or, I think it was the archer who got the laugh, and she was part of the punchline. But yeah. Interesting character, good story. It's kind of a shame she's not in it all the time. But she also has to be low in B tier since her personality is a hit or miss. It's honestly. Okay, sorry about that. And you all know I'm using a phone, and internet where I'm at is not that good. Anyways, yeah, slowly. Her personality is a hit or miss. The tomboy aesthetic is interesting, and it's not bad. I just don't really think much about her. I don't hate her. I really don't. It's just, when I first met her, she seemed like a snob, and I already explained my reasonings for them. Now in the playthrough where I've seen her in Chrome's support, I did find it cute, so low OB, but I'm not putting her any higher. She had cute moments, it's just that entire snobby mentality of hers. And also, curls aren't really my thing. Now that I think about it. Not hating her design, it's pretty and close to what royalty would look like, and I did have her marry a farm boy in my first playthrough. And just like that, that's all dynamic. Don't judge me. Lucina's an A. Her design's definitely good. And I like her fighting style and sword fan all the way. Also, she's pretty much one of the coolest Fire Emblem girls I know. Not fully, but one of them. And there's a reason people like her. And I like her too, just not white. Well, S support. Well, S rank. I think in my opinion. And also the fact that she tries killing you because you will eventually cause the end of the world. I understand the reasoning, but if that was me in Robin's case, I would be terrified. Okay. Now I know some people will really hate me. Tharja is a good unit. As I mentioned with my first pick. You get a better mage, and you're a better mage also, but Tharja is one of the better ones. Also that she can use Nosferatu. Basically the spell that deals damage and heals you in the process. I literally seen a guy just solo an entire map with her and just another to block. She's powerful, yes. Not a fan of her personality. Some people are into cops, and if you've seen my Persona a tier list video, you probably get an understanding of what I'm trying to refer to right now, but I'm not really into goths. I'm more interested in someone's personality. He has a higher standpoint. Tharja, yandere. I like the idea of someone who will always love you, even with your flaws, but there's a difference between that and will literally end everyone else around you just to make sure you're theirs. Tharja is that. Also, just the random dialogue of her having a voodoo doll of Robin, and kind of freaks me out, so on this list, and also putting her there. Don't hate her, as I mentioned before, it's just personality-wise again. But instead of Tharja being a crazy yandere, she's just hates everything. Even if she acts like she does, she doesn't in the end hate everything. It's just her personality. I don't like it. It's stay in C tier. She actually had a fun personality, from what we've seen. I just really like her and Bullfist together. Both cons being together, I just like it. I don't think of her anywhere else than respect. Hence why B tier. Now, I'm actually gonna move up to A tier for a little bit. S tier. Yes. I like her design. And Samurai, I look really The samurai look really is cool. Well, and again, sword fan, and all the way. I feel sorry for her since her brother. Well, what happens with her brother. And I also respect her duty of helping the people. Well, even if it means her suffering. Now, it's not a good thing to just let yourself suffer, but I do respect the mentality of helping others in need, and even if it doesn't benefit you. I like it in concept, but trying to do it is still something I'm working on. And again, I was considering S ranking her. Now, everyone, out of all of them, I remember some of their names, and some of them I just don't remember. Her, on the other hand, I know her name, I just can't pronounce it, and to all the fans of hers that are somewhat out there, if any, I am not gonna disgrace her by butchering her name. So yeah. I like her personality, she's cute. At times, and I also make and believe being heroes, so yeah. Again, it's self-reflectant. She's too naive. Again, I picked Sumiya as Sumiya Crom, so the fact that she didn't even consider the guy he thought was Crom to be her father, despite knowing they looked nothing alike, and that Sumiya's not there, despite her not supposed to be born at that time. Yeah. I was considering putting her on A tier, but just from how naive she can be, B tier. Again, don't hate, and she is cute. Yeah, you can probably consider what I'm doing. But before I finish it off, I like her. Her Minerva's definitely cool. Well, I haven't thought of S ranking with her. But I did like the support they had. Her and Robin has. Yes, it's very cool. Old, sweet, and also kind of funny that Robin can't tell the gender of a dragon. But to be fair, I can't either, so yeah. I only have one answer for this one, and that's carrot soup. Yes, no joke. That's pretty much the only reason I supported her in my first playthrough. Carrot soup. In fact, in lore of me as Robin in my first playthrough, after marrying her and there was peace and Lucina was born, I opened up a carrot soup restaurant. Yeah, her arc's pretty. He's standard for the Fire Emblem games. I never played any before, or this, and Three Houses was my first, Awakening was my second, and Engage was my third. I did try Warriors, but I didn't like it. But yeah, I chose the Tagul option, mostly due to carrot soup, but honestly, I just like her design. She looks the coolest out of all of them. And also, huge rabbit attack. That's one of the coolest things ever. Yes, dragons are cool too. But two of them are pretty much lollies. And the other you don't even get till the end of the game. So yeah. Again, personality-wise, I do respect her for not considering all humans to be bad, but surprisingly in Fire Emblem, people who can turn into animals are always considered either gods or slaves. Especially the early Fire Emblems with the latter. So yeah. This is my tier list. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm not making this for reviews. I'm just making this because it came to me and I want to do. And I do want to do YouTube. I was honestly working on a Minecraft video, but technicalities are preventing me from posting it or recording it. And I don't want to end up crying again and trying to do it, so I'm gonna wait till I get someone's help with recording. So yeah, expect more videos to be more random. I'm still gonna make what ifs I do like them. And storytelling is something I've always been interested in. But I also want to do unique things as well. So yeah. I will see you all later. Bye.